Hello friends, welcome back to another video. This is Chef Dino, channel Dino Valbone. In today's video, this is kind of a follow-up to breaking down whole chicken. I'm gonna tag that video at the end of this video where we, to save money, freshness, and better quality, I recommend breaking down your own whole chicken. So make sure you watch that video. But in that video, I talk about how I make chicken broth, my own chicken broth at home. So I don't buy packaged chicken broth from the store. For one thing, it's expensive. For another, there's a lot of salt in there. There's preservatives and God knows what else that we don't know about. And what chicken was used to do that. Making your own chicken broth at home is healthy, it's salt-free, it's fresh, and it's much more delicious than what you get from the store. So what I got here in my pot is the backbone of the chicken that I broke down in the video I was referring to. So we broke down 2 chickens and here's the backbone. All I'm going to do is add water to this, no salt, nothing else. Once it's cooked, I am going to serve the meat. I'm going to pick the meat. Of course, you never want to give the bones to your dog. It can get stuck in their throat. I pick the meat out, discard the bones. I feed my dogs that along with their dog food. And I've been doing this for 30 years, gone through a few dogs, and they all live to be very healthy. And of course, nowadays you see all the commercials about how dogs should be eating human-grade food. What's that new food?
Dog.
Farmer's dog.
And other ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so this way the dogs get a little bit of fresh food. We get fresh, yummy chicken broth. I use my little molds here. These are silicone. I can buy them on Amazon. These are great. You can make clarified butter. You can make whatever you like and mold them the way it is. So once we've done the chicken, we've cooked it, we've cooled it down, taken the bones out, make sure that there is no much solids in there. I just pour it in here, put it in the freezer, and freeze it. Once it's frozen, the neat thing about doing it this way also is this. Once it's frozen, which I'll show you when we get to that part, the fat freezes on top because it's lighter than the broth itself. You can either leave that on there before you use it. What I do is I just scrape it off. That way it's almost very, very low fat and much healthier chicken broth. And then I just wrap each individual cube in a plastic wrap, put it in a large Ziploc bag, put it in the freezer, just take it out and use it. You can add water to it to dilute it. It is fantastic, very economical. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put water in here, I'm gonna boil it, I'm gonna cook it until it's completely done. I'll see you when we're at that stage. So we got our chicken broth boiling. One note I wanted to make here is that as it boils, it foams. I take the foam out and I discard it. That way we get cleaner, more pure chicken broth. Like that. Alrighty, so what I've done is let the broth cool down. We got the chicken in there. I've got my mold ready and I got a few dishes here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and pick out the meat from this, put it in bowls, and I give my dogs, I split that between 2 dogs each serving with their dried food. Dried food is important because it still has a lot of vitamins, minerals, nutrients that they need. So all we're doing is supplementing with this. I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. All right, so got all the meat picked out, got rid of the bones. These are gonna go in the fridge. Your dogs will thank you. If they're not your best friend yet, I will bet you they will after they eat that. So here we got our broth. The heavy stuff is settled in the bottom, oil on top. I'm gonna try to ladle this out into my mold here and film at the same time. And let's see how successful I am at it without spilling it. I try not to pick up the sediments. You're gonna spill some, that's okay. Actually a whole lot. But that's the fun of cooking. You get to clean it up, eh? All right, so here's one. I'm gonna film the rest. This is hard filming and doing it, but I think I'm getting better at it. So it looks like we're gonna get about maybe 2.5 or 3 servings of this. Now this is a little bit concentrated. You can use it as is, or when you defrost it and heat it up, you can add some water to it. All right, I'm gonna fill this up and I'll be right back. We're gonna get rid of that sediment. All right, we're back. I got 4 servings, 4 sticks out of it. That's awesome. That's about like probably $10 to $15 if you buy organic chicken broth. Should have mentioned this earlier. Before you start filling in the mold here, you want to put the mold on a little tray that you can transfer to your freezer. It makes it easier because lifting this you can spill stuff. Or you can just, if you forgot, you can leave it in room temperature, let it solidify a bit and then transfer it. I'm gonna cover it with saran wrap. The reason why I do that is to prevent the top surface to get frostbitten. All right, so I'll put the wrap on, put it in the freezer. Next video I'll show you what I do after it's frozen. See you tomorrow. Welcome back. It's the next day. We have our chicken broth here. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful cubes of chicken broth. These molds are really easy to work with. I'm only using one hand here because you can tell filming, but I want to get one of these out and show it to you. This broth hardly had any fat, and it's probably because I cut all the skin out, maybe a little bit. And this is beautiful. Now this is going to get wrapped with plastic wrap, put it in a Ziploc bag, and I use it as I need it. Actually today I'm making clam chowder soup with pismo clams that a friend of mine gave me. So instead of vegetable stock broth, I'm going to use this chicken. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like and subscribe. Take care of your animals, take care of yourself, eat healthy, try to relax, try to have more fun rather than work, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.